Good morning, ladies and gents, lads and lasses. Welcome to the 5th of January 2021. Tuesday morning, we've survived 5 days so far. This is actually the first day of the UK's second lockdown, and I'm back at work. For those who don't know, I am quite isolated from people if need be whilst I'm working here, so I am quite safe. The usual precautions, washing hands and keeping distance and stuff. But basically this is my office, and it's a cold one this morning. Somebody forgot to set the heating on. So yeah, it's probably about 2 degrees, maybe 3 degrees. Bit of what the boss man's father used to call a lazy wind. So it's just a gentle drift of a wind. Tends to gets to the core of you, cools you down, kind of goes through you rather than round you. As you can probably see as well, all the ice that's down here, we have been flooded over the Christmas holiday again. I don't know if you saw George Saunders' video. He was flooded out as well, down south. Everything's down south for me, to be honest. But he had flooding. Talked to the people out here, to Bossman and his sister, and yeah, we've had it again out here. So yeah, 2021 looks like it's a wet one so far. I hope everybody had a good new year as much as possible, and you enjoyed your Christmas and caught up with family and friends, if not in person, via Zoom or any other media you could. I know we had ours. It was quite good with my little niece, who's now a year old, who for her parents' Christmas present, she decided a week before Christmas to just stand up and start toddling around the place. So we had great fun trying to work her like a monkey, to be honest. We're making her walk all over the place. But yeah, so I hope everybody enjoyed that. Whilst we're in the boys' winter field, you might be able to make out a couple of lumps, which are horses. I just wanted to mention the mow ploughing yet again. Now at this time of the year, I'd expect this to be very wet. You might be able to hear it underfoot. In fact, that he's Marty. I hope that wasn't an horse I went for a pee. But yeah, it's very damp down here at the moment. I do believe that the mow ploughing has helped a fair bit. As you can tell, you can't actually see it anymore. It's working quite well. There is an area right down there that usually has pretty much a puddle in it, and also this kind of centre section generally is very wet. In fact, it gets that wet that springtime I don't usually roll it. There are a couple of reasons. One, we haven't quite got so many horses here at the moment. We usually had about 18, and now we've got about 14, I think, 13, something like that. So horse numbers have helped. The long grass that I left in here has helped, just to carry the horses' weight a little bit better. Right, so at the back of the far rings now. The hayfield's just over the back of these trees. Yeah, we've had a lot of flooding by the looks of it. Everything in there is flattened down. There's a lot of Himalayan balsam that's been growing in that patch, along with nettles and all sorts. But it's quite nice just to see through. We do seem to have a lot of the alders that are dying, which is a little bit unusual because it should be able to tolerate the wet. We've got quite a mix of trees in there, but for whatever reason the alders don't seem to be liking it. Anyway, that's a different job. Just wanted to show you this. This is our little bridge that I put in last summer. Yeah, still a fair bit of water flowing through both sides. But it's the actual lump itself that's now got from about there to there, which is the main flat bit. It's about 5 foot. So she's unfortunately washed out a big chunk there. It's not too bad on this side, but you can just see where pipes coming exposed. So we'll have to redo this. I won't like to take the tractor over, because if that caves way either side, I've just put 30-40 grams worth of tractor in and all. So and yeah, it seems to have got a bit of a bund there as well. A load of soil got washed off this bridge and dumped there on the corner, so that one's raking out. So yeah, unfortunately don't always get stuff right, but really once this one saw digging back out another of that pipe or bigger diameter pipe once put it in, really, as there is a lot of water that comes through here. Must judge that, which is one of them things. I'll put my hands up. I don't mind. As they say, you live and learn. Well, that surprised me. First signs of spring already. The hawthorn started growing. There's definitely more grass starting to poke his head up as well. I don't think he's actually stopped growing yet. The only thing I'm slightly worried with mold ploughing now is, because I left them open and we've had so much frost, is it might have actually killed, you can just about see it, killed a couple of inches either side of where I ploughed it up, which is a bit annoying, but I think it's benefited more than it's harmed. Anyway, we'll carry on. Right, while we're here, might as well do a quick recap on the hay crop. So this is our hay barn. Ta-da! It's not the prettiest in the world, does the job. So we've used all this so far, apart from obviously these bits. Some of these are odd bales that have got strings that have moved, some manky stuff, and then we've got a floor of bales depth. Just take it off the floor. So basically every Tuesday and Friday we do what we call deliveries for the girls, which is dropping off hay and shavings from. Yeah, I've been through a bit so far. Probably about halfway through. We've got this left. There was about 1,200 bales, I think. They were made this year, plus another 300, I think. So knocking about 1,500 bales. Obviously most of you probably know that we didn't have a very good crop anyway this year throughout the UK. Ours wasn't too bad, but it was down. And that down there is all our second cut. It's looking a bit greyer, but it's actually looking nice and green. It's a quite a nice colour, to be honest. Not looking strawy. So yeah, that's about it really. We're not doing too bad. It is a bit dusty on top, but top bales are always dusty. But yeah, hopefully I should have enough to get us through winter now. Well, the days just turned more miserable. It's kind of sleeting, snowing, raining, horizontal. Yeah, it's not nice. Temperature's dropped a bit as well. We've got a bit of a cloud cover now. And I need to try and get that lot shifted. But the old girl won't start, so tried jump pack, but I think that's on its way out. Battery's now off. I did try easy start earlier, but even that wasn't going to help. So she's been sat here for 2.5 weeks now. It's not done any good. So battery's off on charge, that's off on charge, and we'll try again this afternoon hopefully. Right, another quick job for me today. We're just down by the boats. We have a couple of moorings down here that we rent out. We're actually on one of the people that rents platforms. Just got a slight issue with water pipe. That's copper pipe, and there's a blue alkathene, well, blue plastic pipe. I think it's a 32mm pipe, sorry. What he's done is he's put some copper on. Well, somewhere in there I've not turned it on, but apparently it's frozen and the copper's given way. Basically it just follows back under the water up into the bank, and then we've got a T-piece up there where the other bridge is that takes it down to our pontoon where the life ring is over there and the other boat is. So it won't freeze down there because it's either in the bank or in the water, and down here it doesn't freeze, the water doesn't freeze, so that's fine. Up here it could possibly, but it should be fine. So Bossman's told me just to come down. This is a reducer, it's one of these push-on ones which are, I don't know, I don't really like them too much, but it's reduced from the 32 down to 20 I think they are. And the copper pipe. Try to remember my numbers because it's been a while since I've done any plumbing. Get rid of this, and then for the time being we've got the insert and just a blocked end. We need to get this sorted because our stables, our old stable block which is up there, the water's switched off because it's a shared system that basically comes from the old stables through a pipe down the field and then down here to pontoons. So it should only be a 5-minute job, but nothing ever is out here, so we'll give it a try. I'm trying not to drop anything in the water either. Right, 2 minutes, I'll be back. Right, we're all done. So it's actually a 25mm pipe, not 30, down to, I think that's a 20, and then down to something smaller. Yeah, again. So yeah, that's it. The end's on. I have nailed it a little bit, but all I've got to do now is go test it. Right, she's alive! She lives! So it's taken me 3 attempts to get her going. I even took the battery off, put it on charge for about 2 hours and took it back off again. So, getting lucky.